Sigma males are often regarded as enigmatic, mysterious, and independent individuals who tend to stand out from the crowd. They're known for their unique personality traits, such as their introverted nature, self-sufficiency, and their ability to operate outside of social norms. Despite their many positive attributes, Sigma males tend to remain single for extended periods, if not indefinitely.
You gotta go.
What? Where?
I don't know.
In this video, we'll explore 7 reasons why Sigma males might remain single, including their reluctance to compromise, preference for solitude, and their tendency to prioritize personal goals over relationships.
You know what? Not a good night for me. I gotta work, of all things.
No.
Yeah.
We'll also delve into some of the potential benefits and drawbacks of being a Sigma male and offer tips for anyone seeking to better understand this intriguing personality type. Number 1. They don't seek validation.
I work my way from place to place.
Sigma males don't seek validation, especially in relationships, because they value their autonomy and independence. They don't want to feel reliant on anyone else for their happiness or well-being, which means they're unlikely to cling to a relationship for validation or emotional support. Sigma males are comfortable with solitude and often prefer it to being in a relationship that doesn't meet their needs. Sigma males are also often introverted, which means they're more comfortable with introspection than external validation. They prefer to reflect on their experiences and draw insights from within rather than seeking affirmation from others. This introspective nature can make it difficult for them to connect with others on an emotional level, as they tend to be guarded and self-contained.
The long distance thing, I don't know, I don't believe in it.
Number 2. They prefer solitude. Sigma males believe that solitude allows them the space and time to focus on their development without being distracted by the demands of a relationship. They view solitude as a valuable opportunity to learn about themselves and explore their own interests and passions. Sigma males don't want to feel constrained by the expectations of others or feel responsible for someone else's happiness. They prefer to be in control of their lives and make decisions that align with their personal goals and values.
It's time to grow up, you know?
Aside from this, they struggle with intimacy and emotional vulnerability.
So what?
So it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be really hard.
More often than not, they do have walls put up as a defense mechanism, which can make it difficult for them to connect with others on a deep emotional level. As a result, they may prefer to avoid relationships altogether rather than risk feeling vulnerable or exposed. Sigma males value their freedom and the ability to make decisions that align with their personal values and interests. They don't want to feel tied down or obligated to someone else's needs or desires.
Do you have real feelings?
Of course I have real feelings.
For what?
For you!
They view relationships as a potential source of restriction or limitation on their freedom, which can make them hesitant to pursue them. Lastly, Sigma males tend to operate outside of social norms and conventions. They don't want to conform to societal expectations or feel pressured to engage in relationships because it's the norm.
Thank you for that advice.
They prefer to chart their own course and live life on their own terms. Number 3. They value self-reliance. Sigma males are self-sufficient and capable of taking care of themselves.
I was moving up in the world.
They don't want to rely on someone else for their happiness or well-being. They view relationships as a potential source of dependency, which can make them hesitant to pursue them. With that said, they tend to be emotionally independent and don't want to rely on someone else for emotional support or validation. They prefer to be self-reliant when it comes to their emotional well-being, which can make it challenging for them to engage in a relationship. Sigma males value their flexibility and ability to adapt to changing circumstances. They don't want to be tied down by a relationship or feel obligated to someone else's needs or desires. They view self-reliance as a means of maintaining their flexibility and adaptability.
What do you want from me?
They want to be in control of their lives and make decisions that are for themselves. They don't want to feel constrained by the expectations or desires of anyone else. Number 4. They don't like conformity. Sigma males, also known as lone wolves or lone rangers, are independent thinkers who value their autonomy and individuality. They put great importance on their own unique perspectives. They don't want to be limited by the expectations or norms of society. They prefer to think for themselves. Sigma males often see nonconformity as a sign of strength and independence. They don't want to blend in or be part of the crowd. They prefer to stand out and be recognized for their unique perspectives and contributions. Sigma males prioritize authenticity and honesty, and they definitely don't want to conform to societal expectations or feel pressured to fit in. They prefer to be true to themselves and live their lives in a way that feels genuine and authentic. They don't want to be restricted by conventional thinking or limited by established norms. They prefer to explore new ideas and approaches that challenge the status quo. Sigma males value their freedom. They prefer to chart their own course and live life on their own terms. Number 5. They prioritize their personal goals. Sigma males prioritize personal goals over romantic connections. They tend to be highly motivated individuals who are focused on achieving their objectives, whether that means building a successful career, pursuing a passion project, or traveling the world. As a result, they might not have the time or inclination to invest in a relationship that doesn't align with their aspirations. Sigma males believe that their personal goals are essential to their overall happiness and fulfillment. They prioritize their goals because they see them as an essential part of their identity and purpose. Aside from this, they want to maintain control over their lives and avoid feeling constrained by others. They want to maintain their flexibility and adaptability, as this is very important to them. They see relationships as potential sources of rigidity or constraint, and this makes them hesitant to prioritize them over their personal goals.
Can you please just get back in the car and talk about this instead of running all over Route 12?
Haven't I made it clear I don't particularly want to talk about it, okay?
I mean, Jesus, I'm trying to be nice about this thing here.
Sigma males are often highly focused and driven individuals. They want to channel their energy and efforts toward achieving their desired outcomes. They view relationships as distractions that might divert their focus and attention away from these personal goals of theirs.
You're serious?
Yes. What's stopping us?
What's stopping us? Well, I could think of a number of different things. For example, what kind of a job could I possibly get?
Number 6. They don't care about social cues. It's well established that Sigma males don't follow social norms or cues like other people do. To put it bluntly, they don't care about them, and here's a few reasons why. Sigma males value their uniqueness. They don't feel the need to follow social cues because they want to express themselves in their own way.
But you, Jordan, you got this way all on your own.
Did I?
Good for you, little man.
Little man.
Good for you.
Me, the little man.
They don't necessarily think of others when making decisions. They do it for themselves. In short, they don't follow the crowd. Aside from this, Sigma males put great importance in being authentic. They don't want to pretend to be someone they're not just to fit in or please others. They prefer to be true to themselves and live their lives in a way that feels genuine and authentic. Sigma males value their independence and don't rely on others for validation or acceptance. They don't feel the need to seek approval from others, so they don't care about social cues or expectations. They live their life based on their own judgment and intuition. They also have different priorities than others, which can make them indifferent to social cues. They prioritize work, hobbies, or personal interests over socializing or conforming to the norm. And number 7, they don't like traditional gender roles. Sigma males reject traditional gender roles because they perpetuate gender stereotypes and restrict the freedom and autonomy of both men and women. They believe that these stereotypes are harmful to both genders. With that said, Sigma males value equality and believe that both genders should have equal opportunities.
Isn't he your secretary? Assistant?
Executive.
Thank you for watching. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you haven't already, be sure to hit the like, subscribe button, and bell icon so you can be sure to connect with us in our future videos. See you next time.